Stream is up in 5, 4, 3, 2. And welcome to Omally Live on this, the 23rd day of July 2020. I want to thank everybody for joining. Whether you're watching live or in post, the number to contact the show is 234-650-4920, or you can email us at omallysadventure@yahoo.com. This episode of Omally Live is brought to you in part by the Tremont Coffee Company. For all of your hot and cold brewing needs, check out the Tremont Coffee Company at 215 North Erie Street, Massillon, Ohio, Tigertown, USA. And it's Thursday, and we are approximately 2 hours into a mask mandate, and that's going to be the bulk of the discussion this evening. First, I want to start with who, what, and where, as far as the governor's order goes. Let me bring this up. So, the governor's order requires individuals to wear face coverings in public, indoor settings. Outdoors when 6 foot social distancing from non-household members is not possible. While waiting for, riding, driving, or operating public transportation, those who are exempt from masks include individuals with medical conditions or disabilities, or those communicating with a disabled person, individuals, who are exercising or playing sports, officiants of religious services, individuals actively involved in public safety, individuals actively eating and drinking, workers covered by exemptions in the Responsible Restart Ohio guidelines. DeWine also said anyone traveling to Ohio from a state with a positive test rate of 15% or higher should self-quarantine for 14 days. We'll couple that with the leaders of the schools. This is Massillon City Schools, sort of a rough guideline is what they're looking at. I'm sure this is going to be tweaked in some form or fashion. Before I start that, yes, Mark, you are correct. I should have threw that in as a caveat. Stark County has went from orange to yellow. So, sort of an interesting way for things to play out when we go to mandatory masks and we're moving backwards on the scale of severity. Anyway, the health assessment, including temperature checks, will be conducted at home. Physical distancing will be observed when possible, and social distancing will take place in the cafeteria. All staff will be required to wear a mask. Students in grades 4 through 12 will be required to wear masks. It is recommended students pre-K to 3rd graders wear a mask. It's recommended. Hand sanitizer will be in every classroom. Cleaning to sanitize work areas will be conducted throughout the school day. Students will bring water bottles. No water fountains will be operable. Arrows will be placed in the hallways to help with traffic flow. No visitors or volunteers will be allowed in the school. No shared student supplies. No field trips or assemblies. I don't know if that's what they are looking at. Obviously, they're going to come up with some type of policy. I doubt any of this will make a difference. Other states that have been more affected by COVID-19 have tried most of this, and their numbers still escalated. Just something to think about. Anyway, I want to end this with a opinion poll piece in the Independent. The other two articles came from the Indy as well. If you want to check them out and read them in their entirety. The opinion poll, actually is from It's in the Independent, but it says Canton Repository. Anyway, poll: will you abide by Governor DeWine's statewide mask mandate? Now, I'm not saying whether or not you should or shouldn't. If you feel you should, then wear one. If you don't, and that is your choice as an individual, then rock and roll with it. Me personally, I'm going to have to wear one at work. Obviously, I have to keep my job. Anything outside of that, I don't see a lot for me changing. I really don't. And I have a feeling that you will see the fallout from this over the next couple weeks, probably in places that you didn't think would happen. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the mandatory masks. It'll be, like I said, if the numbers are coming back in Stark County, and back by that I mean if we're going from orange to yellow and less severity, why are those counties implementing mandatory masks? And you can get into all the data about what they actually stop and don't stop, but I'm going to say, from what we've learned between March and almost August, I think the mask mandate is it's futile. It's not going to do anything. But that's my opinion. It is implemented. Please do not be one of those types that call 911 because you see someone without a mask. That means you're part of the problem. Summit went from red to yellow. Again, I have to question it. Anytime you see something like this, don't follow a group. Take some information and make a decision for yourself. And when I see information like this, I have to question that. If Stark and Summit County are going in the reverse as far as, things are getting better, the necessity for a mask mandate really seems odd. And we'll leave it at that. Anyway, the comment section is open. Try to remain something close to civil. But tomorrow, I am sure that as this thing goes on, there will be something to talk about tomorrow as far as the mask mandate, because there are all kinds of interesting ideas out there about what should happen. Anywho, that's a wrap for this evening. If you like these videos, hit that thumbs up. If you don't like the videos, hit the thumbs down. Let me know why. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you really like these videos, hit the subscribe button along with the bell. That way YouTube knows to notify you that new content is up on the channel. And if you are so compelled, when I am live, you can call that phone number and we can discuss things live and in prime time. I keep getting, some questions or statements through message that there's no way to type out a complete answer, but they are good points, and I highly recommend and suggest calling in live or shooting me a text sometime during the day and saying, hey, I want to talk about X, Y, and Z on the show. I would be more than happy to make that happen. Until tomorrow, stay sharp, keep a tight shot, group, and rock on.